this very afternoon, and are going to try and Newey, of course, is going to work on a design to fix the problem. I think they're going to stay. They are going to stay. They didn't run. They only did 3 laps today. They are going to stay. Look at that, Peter. All the cars have gone in. See, you can't pick a time when there are a load of cars on track. They are going to, of course, try and run tomorrow. If the mechanics can try and open up some of the cooling and hopefully maybe allow Ricciardo to do 2 or 3 or 1 or 2, maybe, hopefully, laps to learn something. I don't think there's any point, as far as I can tell from Red Bull, of them just packing up to get 1 more day shipping the car back to Milton Keynes. They have got 2 weeks, or rather 1.5 weeks, before they have to get the car to the next test in Bahrain, so they might as well just stop and see if they can get 1 more day. I think if this had all happened on the first day, then maybe they would have packed up early, but it really is a very difficult test for Red Bull. But they've clearly got nothing to prove to anybody, being champions for the last 4 years, so they will bounce back. Let me tell you quickly at the end of this, to finish out this part, on the brake-by-wire. Now, this is very interesting. There's now the braking goes through electronics. It's really a system to help the kinetic energy recovery system, the KERS, attached to the rear wheels, which is what we call the TERS rather than the H. I'm just going to silence my phone because somebody is calling me, and it's very unprofessional of me. It's been going off. I should have silenced it earlier. It's Craig Slater arranging whether I'm going to do some interviews. But yeah, interesting brake-by-wire system. The brake is still attached hydraulically, so there's still a hydraulic link between the brake pedal and the front brakes. It's that the rear brakes, now there's no physical link between the brake pedal and the rear brakes, so demand goes for rear braking into an electronic control unit, and then that goes to the physical brake calipers on the rear brakes, and that decides how much to brake the rear wheels with the calipers and how much to use engine braking, which of course spins up the KERS, the MGUK, and brake the car in that fashion. It's more of a sort of integrated way, and it means that the whole brake bias is electronically controlled through an ECU rather than the driver messing around with brake biases. Now this is Craig Slater calling me on my other phone. Craig, I'll be with you in a second, sorry. And so I better go and find Craig. But yeah, so that's the brake-by-wire, very interesting system, which all the cars have, but not entirely by wire, because there is at least still that link between the pedal, hydraulically speaking, and the front brakes. Right, we're going to reposition. Join us in a couple of minutes for more Notebook.